Good day. Welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm Mark Bradberry. Why don't you grab a cup and join me? Hey, the hardest thing about doing my coffee talks is living it. If you're a coffee drinker who enjoys sipping from a warm cup of Java early in the morning, you can appreciate the quiet relaxation of those few moments. Maybe you blow across the top of the cup to cool it a little bit. You sip gently, you feel the warmth and the mellow taste of the coffee, and then if you're like me, you sort of sigh with contentment. Now, maybe it's just the effect of good coffee, or perhaps it's just a habit, but often it's just that little moment of bliss. And then, it's time to start the day. The core idea behind my Coffee Talk series is pretty simple. I want my listeners to find some encouragement, some enlightenment, and some inspiration in the simple truths of life. God's Word reveals a great deal to us, and it's in the experiences of life that information becomes, poignantly translated into wisdom. Yeah, that is when we listen and apply it. Yeah. Someone recently asked me, where do you get your ideas for the coffee talks? Well, I didn't even have to think about it because my ideas come straight from my heart. I've experienced either directly or indirectly each of the lessons that I've shared with you and that I will continue to share with you. I'm not just some theologically minded ivory tower sort of thinker, spouting the wisdom of others from afar. No, not at all. It's not my point. These coffee talks mean something to me personally. Yeah, I've lived them. And a lesson experienced is wisdom gained. Plus, I like coffee. Now, to be perfectly frank, I've had my share of bumps in the road. I've had many, many mistakes in my life. Regrets? Yeah, I have had more than a few. But I asked God a long time ago, at a particularly low point in my life, to teach me, to take me through, to grow me. And I resolved in that to listen, to try, and to be committed to that journey. Now, no journey of growth comes without some effort. No. I want very, very much for those lessons to take root and to change me. I want to practice what I preach. Call it living with integrity. I'm not perfect. I failed in the past, and I have no doubt that I will fail again in the future. I will stumble in my weaknesses. I will err in my practice. I will sin in my pride. But when I fall, often it seems, I get back up, I brush myself off, and I sometimes laugh at my foolishness. And I move forward with some new insight and resolve. Consequences, consequences are a good teacher, But I take comfort in knowing that I'm not expected to be perfect. I'm expected to give life my best shot, to model after a heavenly standard, to learn wisdom from God and from others and from my own experiences. My job is to do my part and to trust God to do His part. Yeah. Fortunately, when I fail, there is forgiveness. And perhaps through my struggles, you might learn and have an easier time in your own. So from my heart to your heart, enjoy your coffee. And thank you for watching.